Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your love reading for January 2022. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Geminis for January 2022? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Geminis for January 2022, love energies. What do you see? What do they need to know? What are the energies that Gemini passed out of prior to? We have the King of Swords in the upright. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread, I'll also have something you do not know about them in addition to if they are thinking of someone else. High Priestess is in the reverse for January 2022. My 2022 Sun Moon predictions are in my playlist. Go check those out. 2021s are still in there if you want to see if they rang true for you last year. Temperance card is in reversed. As you move out of January into February, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Let's get to your reading. So it looks like starting off prior to January, you all are the King of Swords. I feel as though you've over time, you've kind of gotten the habit, or maybe because of an experience you've had, you're viewing love in a very objective way. So you're making sure you kind of take your feelings out of it and you look at it for what it is, making decisions head over heart. So instead of your heart kind of deciding for you, your head is being very logical, very intelligent, trying to figure out what the truth is, almost like stepping outside of yourself and advising your own self when it comes to love. Okay. And a lot of maturity, because the Kings are very mature. So a lot of maturity has gone into that. So I feel like you've acquired maturity that's got you kind of thinking in a different way, when it comes to love. So when people approach you, you can, not kind of get all swept up and make decisions that might not be very good for you. And kind of do what's best, and then take an initiative based on what you decided or what you judged. So good thing too, because in January, here comes this High Priestess in reverse. To me, at times in my readings, that High Priestess in reverse is like a sorceress, someone that's trying to come in and kind of draw you into going down the wrong path, someone that tells you everything that you want to hear because they maybe know that people like validation, or they like to hear nice things, and doing everything they can to kind of, like I said, kind of pull you in. Probably have secrets that should be known, that they're kind of hiding, and they can be a little bit deceptive in my opinion. I feel as though I do feel as though you're seeing this person for what they are, because you're using this back here. You're being very objective. You're kind of sizing them up. You're saying, okay, well, this stuff isn't adding up. You told me this, and then you're doing this, and you're a little bit over the top with, the constant, appreciation and validation and things like that. I kind of feel like you kind of see through their being and how they actually are, which is interesting. But moving out of January into February, with this Temperance card in reverse, which is the card of Sagittarius, I think you're having a really hard time keeping your emotions in check. I think there's something about this person, and everything about them is wrong, but your emotions just kind of want to get all tangled up in this for some reason. You know how it's like bad boy, bad woman kind of complex, like something like that. And somebody's wrong for you, but there's adventure that kind of comes along with it. So I think you're having a really hard time, like I said, not getting swept up in this, not getting tangled up in this, because it seems like, all the signs are saying, don't do it, don't do it. You see a lot of red flags, but then on the other hand, they seem exciting. They seem daring in a certain way. It's strange because I think there's everything negative about them, and you're trying to suppress that, which is actually a good thing. So I don't say negative, I'm going to say trouble. and I feel that if you get into it, you're going to get lost in it. I think this person is you're going to be doing things to excess that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe become complacent, maybe, having too much of a good time, things like that. And they're really going to cause your life to be imbalanced in some way. So, okay, but you're tempted, I feel. Let's see what's going on here. Why are these cards here for Geminis? Who are these people? What are these energies? Additional messages. Geminis for love, starting with the King of Swords and the upright. Who's this person? I mean, why take all the wisdom and just like throw it out the window, right? Okay, one of the reasons why you're so wise, intelligent, moving forward, very clear-headed, is because in your past you had a relationship that was very unequal. You put in everything, you didn't get anything back. And you don't want to be in that position again where someone's just taking and taking from you. So you are projecting yourself as the King of Wands in the upright. Somebody very powerful, somebody, charming, someone that's social, somebody who's passionate, but isn't going to be taken advantage of. So you could be very much a nice person, but you can still kind of exude your power and let people know, hey, this is going to happen again. Come across as a very attractive person, but also know, you're not going to kind of mess with me. I have a lot of maturity. I mean, the kings are very mature, and we have 2 kings here. So there's a lot of maturity that you were building prior to January. And as you're looking, because the 7 of Cups in the upright, so this is you kind of looking, could be online dating, could be, out in a bar considering people, or, people texting you. You're using that knowledge that you have, you're using that wisdom you have to take these people into consideration. And you have a lot of things available to you, but I feel like you're choosing very wisely. You're making sure to know what you're getting into before you commit to it. So, I mean, you're not a little kid anymore, basically. You're all grown up and you're using everything you learned, in the dating scene. Why is the High Priestess here in the reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages. 4 of Swords, Page of Wands in the reversed, and the Hierophant in reversed. So I feel like this, when this person, you come upon them or whatever, you kind of not disconnect. You kind of take a break from interacting with them, because you say to yourself, I really need to have my wherewithal. I really need to have my common sense when I'm dealing with this person. So I really need to kind of think on this a bit. So I feel like you take a break, seclude yourself for a little bit. You're left alone with your thoughts. You're figuring things out, meditation, getting counseling, therapy, working out a lot, whatever you need to do so that you can come back at this in your right mind. Because I do feel like this person has an ability to kind of cause you to be impressionable or flexible or something like that. But I think after you take this break, you realize that this person, doubly so, is not for you. One, because the Page of Cups in reverse, they kind of have this side to them where, if you don't give them attention or what have you, then they kind of counter with like not talking to you. Like, okay, well, you weren't around when I needed to talk to you. There's an immaturity with them where they use communication. That's what the Page of Wands are for me. It's kind of like, oh, I'm going to get back at you. I'm not going to call you back, or I'm just going to ignore you, or, I'm not going to listen to anything you're saying, or, And I think it's because you kind of took yourself out. You took the time that you needed. You weren't giving this person attention. So I feel like they're reacting. And this is actually a good thing, because I feel like with the Hierophant in the reverse, which is a card of Taurus, that has you saying, well, this isn't a person that I necessarily, want to commit to. This isn't, somebody who, is serious about commitment, can respect the I don't want to say rules and regulations, but how someone is supposed to conduct themselves in a respectful relationship. And I don't need this rebel without a cause kind of in my life that's going to kind of be this like this. So really intelligent decisions I feel like you're making, but I still feel like you're tempted with the Temperance card in reverse. Why is the Temperance card here in reverse for Geminis as they move out of January into February? Who's this person? What's this energy? I feel like you don't truly want to let go of this person for some reason. I think you're kind of second guessing yourself. Well, what if they change? What if things get better? You need to explore that fear of why you don't want to fully let go of them and why you don't want to just kind of release them. Again, it might be just that they have this kind of like interesting bad side to them that you're kind of drawn to or attracted to. So you don't want to fully let go. But again, I mean, we have the Page of Pentacles here in reverse, which indicates an immaturity about them. They just kind of barrel through life and think that everything should be given to them, and when they do things, they deserve to do what they do. That you should feel, blessed to have them around. Like there's an arrogance that's kind of coming along with them. Maybe you're attracted to that too, but like, I'll leave that up for you to explore. But the Justice card in the upright here is you kind of saying, you know what, this is not, I mean, the right thing for me to do is walk away from this. You're seeing, what the truth of this is, how it's going to be, and treating yourself fairly, kind of saying, if I get into this, it's really not going to be the fairest decision or the right decision for me. And having this person around, like, remember I said before, balance is going to be, everything's going to be topsy-turvy and stuff like that. With the Justice card, you're deciding that you want to maintain balance in your life. You want to keep it positive. You want to keep everything kind of smooth sailing, so to speak. And this person coming in is really going to not help you achieve that. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. We can certainly set that up. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. And in that spread will be something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing someone or interested in somebody else. 2022 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. Go check those out. 2021s are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, Geminis, best of luck to you in love this month. Hope to see you next month. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.